Tried to get you to eat your own boogers, but
you ate your own.
I lost that. I was willing to sacrifice the taste that I had in my mouth for a new booger taste in order to see you also do it. There weren't boogers, it was more of like a post-nasal drip.
Oh, gosh.
Welcome to Good Mythical More.
You sure you're not related to that old stripper? Because the more I think about his face and look at your face, the more I think he could easily be your granddad.
Proud of it. Uncle. Let's say uncle.
Uncle. He looks like a Neil. He looks like he's in a Neil family.
Yeah.
You should get to know him. Is he still around?
I'll call him.
He's dead too? Yeah. Okay,
He's dead
you should go to graveside. You should go graveside and pay your respects.
Naked.
You could have been my uncle.
I'll strip down. Can I address one thing before we get... So, you tell me what's going to happen.
You can address three things.
I want to address one thing about your hosting. But first, tell me how this is going to work. I didn't mean to put you on the defensive. It's going to be okay.
So, the crew gurned. Does anybody... Kevin, you know why it's called gurning? Did you figure that out?
Never heard of this.
No, it's not American. I know that.
It's not American, so anything goes. Just kidding. Okay, let the comments roll in. Anyway, this just means you make an ugly face, and so apparently when you put your head through, like, what was that? A yoke. That was like a yoke.
It's British English.
Oh, it's the equivalent of making a face. A gurn or chuck.
British English for a distorted facial expression, and a verb to describe the action. So
I have all the crew or whoever participated, which is quite a few. And we're going to judge who has the ugliest face. And this isn't who is the ugliest crew member, okay? Let's just be very clear about that. This is who made the ugliest face. God.
Everyone here is pretty.
Yes, everyone's beautiful in their own way.
Now listen.
2016.
So, now, Rhett, I've watched a lot of game shows, and I've experienced a lot of hosts, but I've never ever seen a host of a game show take so much pleasure in a contestant getting stuff wrong. It's like the moment I get it wrong, you're like, yes, he got it wrong.
No, Steve Harvey does.
He does?
Yeah. Steve Harvey loves it when you get it wrong.
He makes fun of people.
He's my mentor. He's my model. He's the person that I look to. I watch that show all the time.
Can we bring him in here for something?
I would love that to happen.
Just to talk to him?
I would love it.
Big fan of Steve the Harvey.
Steve's Harvey.
Steve's the Harvey.
We're both having trouble. Let's get to this, man, because there's quite a few.
But that's a new type of game show where the host just gets ecstatic when the contestants lose.
Okay. It won't go over well. Unless they're friends.
Well, how did it just go over?
If you were a stranger and you were just some person who put themselves out there on a show and the host was making fun of them, people don't like that. They probably don't even like this.
They love it.
Here's Casey.
Are they all going to be in life vest? A life
that was
life preservers?
That was all we could find.
So the life preserver itself stinks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she looks like she picked up, she's on like a boating trip, and she's like, I didn't know this thing would smell like this.
Something tells me this is the exact expression she made when she broke her coccyx. Where is she? She's not in here.
She's laying on a donut pillow somewhere.
Okay. Oh, we're ranking these or scoring these? It's your world, man.
We're gonna just gonna say who's the ugliest.
Okay. That one's...
who's making the ugliest face?
Who's making the ugliest face?
Daniela. Now Daniela has the right idea. She is trying to make an ugly face.
That is an ugly face. It's always good when you show some gum and your eyes go a little wonky.
That's pretty good.
You're very talented, Daniela.
That's pretty good.
At making an ugly face.
There's quite a lot of morphing.
What type of training has gone into this?
Well, I thought that we were allowed to use our hands, so I had to improvise. So that was my first hand-free gurney. I'm pretty proud of it.
Oh, you were holding your face with your hands,
yeah,
thereby
I was practicing
cheating.
in the mirror, like.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought that we got to use our hands.
And that's a rule. You can't use your hands.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So.
It is now.
But you were practicing in the mirror, which...
Yes, I was.
Is there footage of that?
Chase?
That's just fun right there.
Well, thanks, guys.
There he is.
But
that is just good, clean
He
fun.
does have some eye asymmetry.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's showing some gum as well.
Yeah. It's good to show the gum.
It's not super ugly, though. It's not super ugly.
It's not super ugly.
I mean, you can see some of the. I mean, look at the champion there on the screen. I mean, that guy. I mean, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like he's up against glass, but he's not. He's just up against air.
I wonder, what does his face look like at rest?
Probably great. He's probably handsome.
It's amazing. And he shaves that goatee to really set it off.
Okay. Mike?
Have you looked at these beforehand?
No, I have not. Mike is on. I feel like he's on the right track.
You're doing a good thing, Mike.
You know what I'm saying? He's
Can
on
you
the
do-
right track.
Can you do that constantly?
Oh, it feels like I'll have an aneurysm if I do it.
Really?
I think Mike is just taking the lead. That's just because, I mean, he's got a little bit of an eye cross. I mean,
You look like a pro wrestler.
Thank you.
Like a demented wrestler. Like Hacksaw Jim Duggan in his heyday.
I think the real test of a good gurn is if you look at it and you're like, is this a person making an ugly face, or is this just an ugly person?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He looks like
everybody so far has just looked like.
they're making an
But
ugly
Mike
face.
has made himself actually make you think that he might
He's
be
an
ugly.
ugly person.
That's you know what I'm saying. But you're not
Yeah,
an ugly
this
guy.
guy- you're
Nobody's ugly. We already said that.
You're going in this pile because you hit the nail on the head, right?
Alex made an Alex face.
Alex went against.
What are you trying to say, Alex?
That's as bad as it gets. Beautiful person.
Did you do that to your hair as part of this?
Well, that's just natural.
Well, man, he needs his own category.
Yeah, thank
So-
you.
Chase, you were taking these photos, right?
Yeah, I was.
So in GMC, you get to experience the process of this photo shoot, which I can't wait to see that on Saturday morning.
You just look happy.
But you did tell him what we were doing,
Yeah, and that's
and this is what he chose.
that was a choice that I made.
Good choice. Good.
I get it. I understand the choice.
You refuse to be seen as
Jen?
able to be ugly.
Jen went with this life thing stinks again. What do you call that?
Life preserver.
Life ring? What do you call the ring?
Buoy.
No.
Not a buoy.
It's not a buoy.
It's a
man.
ring buoy. It's called a
Lifesaver.
ring buoy.
Really?
Yeah.
You probably know because you ordered it, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I can't argue with you.
so we're gonna
All
back
right.
off on that one.
Yeah. That's what he looks like without the thing. Go out of that, Eddie. Right there. That's him. See?
What a normal looking dude, and
That's
like
the
a prisoner.
test. You go from normal to ugly. Okay.
Wow, that is nuts.
I don't think Jen is making an ugly face here. I don't think she's achieved any ugliness.
Nope.
She's just achieved stinkiness. Okay, now Lizzie. She may have just taken the lead.
Oh wow.
I mean, she's got asymmetry. Look at the nose thing happening.
The nose is getting red.
And look how many lines she has created between her chin and her neck. That is
There
incredible.
is no between her chin and her neck with what she's done here. It's amazing.
Okay, she takes first place.
Sorry,
Sorry,
no,
Mike.
hold on. I'm putting these right here.
No, come
Yeah,
on, man.
you're right.
You got, come on.
Did you know you had this talent?
Yeah, I can do a lot of chins.
It's not just the chins, my friend.
It's
It's everything. I mean, it's the eye, it's the grimace, it's the teeth. I
That is really good.
yeah, it's a skill.
That is really good, Lizzie.
Thank
Congratulations, but it's not over yet.
So, your next date. I want first date, second date, third date. 100% this. Then
It hurts to keep it there
well,
though.
No,
it'll
just
be
make
worth
it your Tinder picture.
Because then third or fourth date, when you just show up, you just unfurl your normal self. You're like, whoa!
But I don't know if you can get to date
I
4
don't
with
think
that.
you get to date. Yeah.
But if you did,
It'd be worth. Yeah, you'd marry them instantly.
right?
Yeah.
As long as he wasn't. Hopefully, he's doing the same thing.
Okay. Kevin. Kevin's doing the big wink.
It looks like something very heavy is about to hit him from above.
No, it looks like he just got hit.
Below.
No, I think it's more like a.
This is the face the guy who got kicked in the groin should have been making.
The reason that guy doesn't feel any pain is because he's done something
He moved it.
by repeated kicks to the groin. He doesn't have nerve endings that reach his brain anymore. That's what they said on that show.
Does
Like
he
the nerves don't send a pain signal.
Does he
But I
have
can only
his?
imagine how messed up his testes are.
I think he has a pocket for him, or something.
Oh gosh, just the thought makes me hurt. Okay, Kevin, that's a good effort, but it's not going to do it.
Way to be a team player.
You look like you've just witnessed Feldman looks like he's witnessed a great play.
They don't even know who Feldman is. This is our way of introducing Feldman. We got a guy who works here named Feldman. This is him.
He looks like he just saw somebody like get crossed over in an NBA game. Like,
That's a killer crossover. We're talking Hardaway.
yeah. That's, Eddie. Eddie, okay.
I knew you wouldn't let us down.
I think one of the things about Eddie and Mike is that they both kind of look like some of the guys in the competition. So there's like this natural sort of like, I feel like there's a bias. You're like, oh, he looks like a guy that would be in that contest. You know what I'm saying?
Like a Brit?
Yeah, something.
I know you're speechless.
He looks like one of those twin wrestlers, the Bushwhackers.
Yeah,
he looks like,
the
Bushwhackers.
Wrestlers are good at this
Bushwhackers
gurning stuff.
look up the Bushwhackers because they made a gurn face. That was one of their deals.
Yeah, you're making a bushwhack.
Yeah, look, see?
Yeah,
You look like you could have been the third brother.
and they're in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Are they still
course they are.
around?
Whacking bushes,
See if
taking names.
See if the Bushwhackers are still alive. I'd also like to have them on the show. I mean, those guys.
New Zealand Kiwis.
Yeah.
They were called the Kiwis in New Zealand, and then they became the Bushwhackers.
Okay.
They were also called the Sheep Herders.
I don't think you've surpassed Lizzie though.
No. Are you? Is there a hoe anywhere in this?
Well, my hands are both in the picture, so
But you have a hoe propped up to you on your leg or something.
sure, I'm standing on one.
So this could still be. You're standing on a hoe. All right. So this is still white girl hoeing.
we can Photoshop that face onto the white girl hoeing
That's
T-shirt
fine.
that
I'm fine with that.
we will be selling. Morgan.
Morgan got in on this. Ooh, Morgan. Now,
It's trying hard.
this is great. Well, let me put it to you this way. Do you remember before the prom, the deputy came in and showed pictures of
Oh gosh.
people who have been in accidents from like DUIs?
Yep.
Like they showed horrific pictures from
Did
the
y'all have
scenes
that
of
at your high
car
school?
accidents. And I'll never forget this one picture where this guy's face was smushed up against the car was smushed up against his face.
Yeah.
I'm getting sick just thinking about it. And then I'm like, oh man, I really want to go to the prom tonight. It's like, this is horrible. That's what you look like.
It was effective though, wasn't it?
I was the Grim Reaper. I had to go and get the students that died out of the classroom.
Really?
To prove a statistical point of how many kids.
Oh, I thought you had students die in the classroom.
No,
No.
I just got them out of the classroom and we walked to some other room where we hung out the rest of the day.
Played dead. You played dead.
Yeah.
But did they show you actual traffic accident photos?
No.
But they did at your school,
Yeah, there was
Alex.
a video that they showed us, like mangled, horrible cars, and they
Yeah.
showed it to us before like every school dance.
The one I can't get in my mind is the one of the guy on the scooter.
Yeah, wrapped around.
That's why I will never ride a scooter. No.
No,
Both of his hands were completely.
the one I
Don't
can't.
ride a scooter, man.
I can't get this one out of my mind, and the second one I can't get out of my mind is the guy. You know how when a tractor trailer, they pull it.
I'm glad, Morgan, your face inspired all this. Just so you know.
All right, so a tractor trailer, when they back up the trailer and unhook it, it's got two legs that come down and it sits on the legs. Well, one guy who I think was on a scooter was wrapped around one of those because as it was going down the road.
No, I think he was live. I think he was just playing. And finally, Matthew.
He's
got tongue action.
I've seen people sleeping on a plane just like this.
Yeah.
You've taken pictures of me.
Yeah.
We took a picture of Stevie sleeping on a plane just like this.
Yeah. Well, she didn't have the tongue.
Shall
out
we
like
show it
that.
right now or?
No. Recently, I was on a plane and people had there's this new contraption where and it's not the one from Sky Mall, the big inflatable thing
Wedge?
that you the wedge. It looks like a neck pillow, but your face falls into it, and both of them were just a couple. They were just like sleeping into it on the plane. And I was like, man, if I didn't care what people thought about me, that looks amazing. You know?
Was there a screen down in it? Maybe.
No, they were asleep. But I think if you go in with another person, that helps. You don't want to be the only person doing that. So next time we fly, let's get
Was it
some of
one
those.
unit?
No.
It's like they're both sleeping like this.
No, but you can do that. You can sleep. That's not it, but it's similar to that. It's this new thing, man.
It's the newest thing, guys.
It's a new thing.
It's not even Googleable yet. All right, so it's down to white girl hoeing out of frame and man.
There's no contest.
Hacksaw.
Here. There's no contest here. Lizzie, you win the gurning championship.
Congratulations, Lizzie.
What do you win? Pride.
You win pride. I expect to see this often. Starting right now. Oh wow.
Oh, if you could only see that.
that
It looked
is-
just like this, except without the round buoy. What do you call it? Ring buoy? No, you don't. Life preserver.